Good evening, guys, and welcome back to Thai News at 9. So a couple days ago, I told you about the news of Yfn Lucci being wanted for a felony murder, right? So his attorney speaks on his behalf, Drew Findling, saying, "Our review of the initial evidence made available to us indicates there is no basis for any criminal charges against Rayshawn Bennett. We will continue our own independent investigation on his behalf." But I want you guys to hear it from his attorney speaking on his behalf. Here's the video.
Are you Rayshawn Bennett? I'm sorry? You're charged with 4 felonies. Mr. Finley, Mr. Banks, are you waiving sounding of the charges, or would you like me to read the charges?
We're waiving.
All right, and have you informed your client of the charges against him?
We have, Your Honor. I'll point to Your Honor that there is a series of 3 warrants to entertain, one ending in 1-4 that is felony murder, and then 1-3 and 1-5, which are the underlying aggravated assaults. Here is the triggering mechanism, obviously, is the aggravated assaults. On their face, 1-3 does not in any way allege that Mr. Bennett is the perpetrator of aggravated assault, or for that matter, the party to the crime of aggravated assault, and therefore making 1-4 felony murder as to that allegation impossible. The same thing with 1-5. His proximity in a vehicle to someone with a gun is not what establishes aggravated.
Now, according to the arrest affidavit, Yfn's being held behind bars on no bond. The alleged murder victim is James Adams, a member of Yfn's crew. Cops say Adams was seen on the video before the shooting saying, "We are finna F this city up, man." And yeah, we're finna to F this city up. Now, authorities say Yfn and the crew had been driving around a part of Atlanta dominated by a rival gang. Of course, cops say on the night of the shooting, the SUV entered an oncoming lane of the traffic and started on the left shoulder, allowing Adams and a front passenger of the vehicle, Rayvon Boyd, to fire multiple gunshots from assault rifle-style firearms at people in the rival gang territory. Cops say another guy, Kevin Wright, sustained at least 1 gunshot wound in the shooting, while Adams was shot in the head by return gunfire. He died, but not before cops could say Adams was manually ejected from the vehicle a short distance away, his body left on the street. Wow. Yfn Lucci turned himself in late Wednesday night and is currently in custody at the Fulton County Jail. Now, the 911 call that led to the felony murder warrant for Yfn Lucci's arrest is very disturbing. A woman describing a man clinging to a moving SUV before he was left for dead. Now, that's my goodness. Okay. TMZ obtained audio of the 911 call a woman made in Atlanta last month when she saw a white SUV speeding by with a man hanging out of the car. She says she eventually saw the man get shoved out onto the street. And here is the phone call.
Atlanta 911 for the 2679. What's the address of your emergency?
We need an ambulance. Somebody is laying out. I don't know if he barely.
Let me connect you. Stay on the line.
Somebody just threw him out of the car.
Let me connect you to the ambulance.
Huh? He's still trying to fight for his life.
EMS, what's the address of the emergency?
Baby, can y'all please get an ambulance here? This man is dying. He's shot in the head. He just took his last breath, man.
What street are you on, ma'am? Can you give him your location, please, for the ambulance to give the guy some help?
What is his address? Man, this man just took his last.
And that was just a small snippet of the phone call. That was quite disturbing, if you ask me. And I bet it's even more disturbing to actually see this happening in front of you. But the witness told the operator the victim appeared to have suffered a gunshot wound to the head, and she desperately tried to get an ambulance to the location because the man was still trying to fight for his life, as she said. She remained on the scene while waiting for the ambulance, standing near the victim, and she said he was taking his last breath and he died moments later. Now, Lucci is wanted by Atlanta PD's homicide unit for his alleged role in the man's death. We were told cops were looking to bring him in on multiple charges, including felony murder, aggravated assault, and participation in criminal street gang activity, and possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony. Atlanta PD is offering a $5,000 award for any info leading to his arrest and indictment. That is so sad. That didn't have to happen like that, but again, this is what they like to get into. And the fact that this person was on his crew and they just left him hanging like that speaks volumes. You need to pay attention who's in your circle. It don't matter who it is. But this is Thai News at 9. And I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. And until next time, have a good night.